Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Upe. I'm so glad you could join me. Today I'm back with another law video and I have another 5. Today I am here for the newly admitted lawyers to the bar, so it has probably taken you anywhere between 5 to 10 years, and if you're in Zambia, hey dude, even like 20 years. It's possible around here. But congratulations, welcome to the bar. And as your big sister in the field with almost 4 years. Where did the time go? Almost 4 years of practice here. Well, not practice of being an advocate. Here are my 5 things that I think I would consider the mistakes I made in the earlier years of being a rookie lawyer. Well, technically, since I'm still under 5, I'm still a rookie lawyer also, but here are my 5 mistakes getting started. Okay, so number 1, impatience. Okay, so getting admitted to the bar is a great feeling. It comes with mixed emotions. First of all, you are excited that this journey has come to an end and now you're looking for the life that has been promised to you, right? Or at least that you imagine you would have, since now you're a lawyer, you're going to start living the top life. What's that phrase that they have? I forget it now. The top life. You're looking forward to the top life gang, to being part of the top life gang, but the realities hit, okay? Especially here in Zambia, finding a job has become cutthroat. I implore you, sisters and boyfriends, to exercise patience. I think it took me, could have been like 6 or 8 months before I actually found a job, and even when I found that job, it wasn't paying well. It was paying like, it wasn't even paying the salary of a lawyer, but I'm grateful that I had it and that the organization gave me a chance and gave me a job. But be patient. So what I did in the first 6 to 8 months of being admitted to the bar was I started to volunteer. I went to the legal aid board, applied to volunteer, and they allowed me, which helped me gain the experience that then led to my first job. And that's what put me at an advantage, because then I got in some criminal law practice, which is exactly what the organization needed, and that's what put me at the top of the list to get the job. So be patient, it will definitely come through. Also, when you do get the job, keep your expectations limited. I mean, I get it, like, let's not pretend that society's expectations of lawyers having a lot of money, living comfortable lives, don't actually affect you as a lawyer. Because what happens is, once you get admitted to the bar, you're not only excited that you have passed, but you're also dealing with the pressure of what society expects of you. And this is why you hear lawyers who have stolen, because they're trying to live up to that expectation of people, thinking that you will have a lot of money. And you can have a lot of money if you apply yourself, if you are wise. And if you're even wise, it doesn't even need to come from the job money, because it's very difficult to become rich from a job. You know what I mean? It's very, very difficult. So you can use your earnings to become what you want, but just don't get too crowded by the noise of society in becoming rich, such that you start to do random things like steal clients' money and lie to them about who you are. Just be patient, the job will come. Number 2, it's reading. Okay, one of the challenging parts for someone, okay, even someone who likes to read, there's a ton to read in the area of law. Even as a student, you have to learn cases, you have to know where to find the law, you have to apply this law to the facts and give a convincing argument and write opinions and whatnot. And once you have passed, you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll get a break because now I don't need to really commit to memory a lot of things. But that is not true. It's important for you, one, to keep abreast with what is going on. Check out websites like the National Assembly Parliament website to keep abreast with what is going on with the law, what is changing, what is new. It's very easy to become lax, but we are in a highly competitive career, and especially if you are the kind who wants to get rich, you have to be ahead of them. So number 3, procrastination. Again, you're feeling like, oh, it's time to rest, I've worked so hard, ziale, whatever, but you have passed was so hectic, you want to relax. Don't do that. Try and not procrastinate because the work only piles, especially if you are in practice, right? You have cases, you have case files. So if you say, I'm going to do an opinion or make an application on this on Monday, when you can do it on Friday, or when you can do it on Thursday, when Monday comes, you have new files coming in. Please, please, please try not to procrastinate. Stay on top of your game. Again, if you are the kind of person who is trying to be rich and trying to be ahead of the rest and making extra than the rest of us make, the normal lawyers, yeah, then you will have to put in and just be disciplined. And it's just a good principle. Just be disciplined. Do what you need to do when you need to do it. I feel like when I had passed, like I had said, it was a very, very tough journey for me it was a very difficult journey for me passing the bar, getting through university and whatever. But once I passed, it was like, let me rest, right? And I found that my work was piling because I was just in that mental space where I was trying to unwind, settle into this new space of being a lawyer, but there was work because the work that I do, lives depended on it. But procrastinating meant that the quality I was bringing to the table wasn't that great. And fortunately, there was no drastic thing that happened to any of my clients where we lost the case or there was a misapplication or something, and then something drastic happened. But realizing that the nature of the work we do affects real people in real life in real time, you need to be disciplined and do not procrastinate. The next one, number 4, being afraid to ask for help. So let me tell you a story. After passing the bar, you know how it is. I went to court. Okay, not that I had been there for the first time, but it's the first time when I was at legal aid board, I was always under supervision. For most of the time anyway, it's either I was with my other colleagues or we were under the supervision of senior counsel, right? So I go to court for the first time on my own. Now I have a job. Now I have a file. Did the procedure not escape my mind? And now I think it was the marshal and the prosecutor who started walking me through the procedure, like, counsel, this is what you're supposed to do, counsel, this is what you're... And I am indebted, and I am so grateful for those people. And I am glad that they saw this girl who is new and she doesn't really know what she knows what she's doing, but she's absolutely nervous because she's scared to screw up the life of a little boy who is under her care. And they just walked me through. And what I did from then on was try and make friends with like court people, court staff, counsel on the opposing side, because you don't know everything. Yes, it's true, you learn a lot of procedure, but the practice sometimes can be different and you're meeting different personalities. The court who is presiding over your matter differs in different cases. So making friends with people who've been in the game longer than you is helpful. And ask. You have nothing to lose, you only have something to gain, and you will learn, because this is the nature of the work. Number 5, and the last mistake that I think I made, was fear of making mistakes. Like I have told you, I walked into this courtroom, I had prepared, I'm like, yeah, this is how it's going to be, and I'm going to say I'll stand another, because in my head there was this perfectionist thing that I was going to do. I mean, I'm the lawyer, I know what's going on, and I was scared to make a mistake. But the mistake happened. You understand what I mean? Because I got nervous. But when you go into a space and your mind is open and you know why you're there and you know you're helping someone, remove the fear of making mistakes. Be open. You are new to this. No one is expecting you to know everything. Yes, you're expected to be professional, to know what you need to do, but you don't know everything. And give yourself a break. You're fresh out of school. There are people, you're going to be with opposing counsel who has had maybe 10 years of experience, and you're standing next to them, 30 years of experience, and you're standing against them in this field. So be open. Allow yourself to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. I mean, not mistakes arising from like procrastination, failing to read, those kinds of things, you know what I mean? But like, you've genuinely studied a case and you have applied it, but you missed something, you know what I mean? Be open to someone else teaching you and showing you where you had gone wrong. So yeah, I guess those are my 5 mistakes. And in summary is 1, don't be afraid to make mistakes. 2, don't be afraid to ask for help. 3, do not procrastinate. 4, read. And the first one was being patient. Just be patient. The good will come. It definitely does come, because obviously you are a child of God and God will take care of you. Okay, so I hope you found that video helpful, and yeah, until the next one, I have to love and leave you. This has been Bupe, your friend, really to encourage. Have a good one and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye. If I can lay down beside you, I would.